Hi Knights, Kwangsu here, and welcome to another Princess Connect redive video. I'm 2 years late to the party, but this will be my 2023 banner guide. For each character, I will give a short summary of their kit, what game mode they are most effective in, and give a rating representing how worth it is to pull them on a scale from SSS to D. Please like the video if it ends up helping you out with your decision to pull, and subscribe for more Princess Connect redive content. You bet your butt each new character will get their own video, so you want to subscribe to see those videos when they release. Credit goes to CrazyYanmega for helping me with the research of this video. He posts PvP videos for the Japanese version of the game, and the link to his channel will be in the description below. The tier list ratings are as follows. SSS means must pull, S means strong pull, A means good pull, B means meh pull, C means bad pull, and D means don't pull, skip that character. The ratings each character will get in this video will be based on how strong the character is on release. This does not take into account their unique equipment released down the line, as prize gacha banners are usually released around the same time, meaning that you can get those characters and the shards necessary for their unique equipment at the same time. Before going in depth into the banners, I'll quickly define some key terms. Permanent banners are where afterwards characters will be pullable on all future banners. Limited banners are where a character is only available on banners featuring that character. Princess Gala banners are where a character's banner will be much shorter, but will feature extremely strong characters, double 3-star rates, and will feature a pool of characters that are only pullable on Princess Gala banners. The first true counter to 6-star Reno and others of her kind, Magical Cosby is a backline support unit that is able to lower the TP of the character with the highest TP on the enemy team, and is also able to stun the backline for almost 3 seconds. A must roll for people focused on PvP, but is otherwise not usable in other game modes. Therefore I rate her an S for arena only. A unique frontline tank that applies a buff to herself with her Union Burst that brings her back to life if she is defeated, Princess Pecorine is a decent option for arena and clan battle, as some bosses in clan battle at higher phases will just kill all your tanks outright, which Princess Pecorine solves. All her skills are conditional based on her HP, acting more as a physical attacker at above 50% and more as a tank below 50%. Especially important with the introduction of the newer phases of clan battle, she is an important tank in that meta. Therefore I rate her an A, given the fact that she has some niche mechanics in her kit. An inferior Digita, Uzuki is a midline unit that buffs physical/magical attack and boosts TP slightly for the whole party. Therefore I rate her as a C, which is pretty bad for a limited character. A strong frontline tank, Rin is very good for PvP, having a damage barrier, taunt, and an AoE stun on the front line. Therefore I rate her an A, which is not strong enough for a limited character. A backline support unit, Uni has the strongest physical attack and crit rate buffs in the game on release, shields allies from magic damage, and recovers TP for the whole party. A ridiculously strong unit for clan battle and great for PvP, she is definitely a must pull. Therefore I rate her an SSS. A frontline physical attacker, Chiedu gains a Chiedu stack every time she crits an enemy. The more stacks she has, the bigger physical attack and crit buff she will apply to herself. Unfortunately, she also lowers the physical attack of the nearest enemy, making her pretty terrible for the game mode she could slot into, clan battle, as you want the clan battle bosses to do more damage to you so you gain more TP. Also, the higher level your enemy is, the less likely you are to crit, making her very weak in later phases of clan battle. Therefore I rate her a D. A midline physical damage dealer / support, Ranger Rin has armor shred on her Union Burst and her skills for the frontline enemies. She might be useful on later stages in clan battle, but only offering armor shred is not the greatest. Therefore I rate her a B. A midline physical attacker / support, Ranger Mahiru doesn't do a lot of damage and also has extremely low range on her skills, meaning that she doesn't do well in either clan battle or PvP. By extension, that means she is also terrible everywhere else. Therefore I rate her a D. A midline support, Princess Kokoro does it all. She restores and regenerates HP and TP, increases physical and magical attack and crit damage, and lowers the defenses of enemies. Flexible and provides any buff a team could want, she is a must pull. Therefore I rate her an SSS. A backline single target physical attacker, Wonderland Reno has a niche mechanic where she will lower the physical defense of the frontmost enemy if she crits. Mechanics that rely on critting are very bad for endgame content due to how you crit less against higher level enemies. Extremely underwhelming, but she does have bond stories that benefit her 6-star version, granting physical attack and crit. It really doesn't justify pulling on her banner at all though. Therefore I rate her a D. A frontline physical attacker, Inori offers frontline AoE effects such as stun and burn. This mostly relegates her to PvP, where she can help break stalls that have frontline units. She's pretty forgettable until she gets her unique equipment, where her stun duration is greatly increased. Therefore I rate her a B. A backline magic AoE damage dealer slash support, Princess Yui shines in PvP, where she's able to nuke the entire enemy team. She replenishes her own TP and also buffs the magical attack of all allies near her. She's very similar to 6-star Carol in terms of her role on the team, but has better tools to spam her Union Burst. Therefore, I rate her an A. A strong frontline AoE physical attacker, Summeruka has a unique mechanic in which she gains physical attack after she has hit 15 instances of damage, meaning she gets stronger as the battle progresses. She is too squishy to excel in PvP, but excels in her niche as the strongest physical attacker versus multi-target bosses on release. Therefore, I rate her an A. A midline magical attacker slash support, Summer Nanika has multiple AoE magic defense shreds and a team-wide magic attack buff, which makes her perfect for PvP and magical nuke comps. With the right support, she is pretty strong and sees a fair bit of use. However, Kasumi fills Summer Nanika's role quite well and really is only paired with 6-star Yori, which releases later. Therefore, I rate her a B. A midline magical attacker slash support, Summer Hatsune is not that great on release. She puts herself to sleep with her AoE damage Union Burst, meaning that until she takes damage, she takes no further action. She also boosts the magical attack and crit rate of allies. She becomes extremely strong after she gets her UE, where she gets a massive TP boost to herself, which helps her spam her UE Burst in combination with Luna, who can wake her up. Therefore, I rate her a B, and then she becomes an SSS unit after her UE gets released. A frontline physical attacker, Summer June inflicts the burn damage overtime effect on enemies. She's also extremely squishy, so this makes her a very niche unit to be used against bosses that are weak to damage overtime effects. Therefore, I rate her a D. A midline physical attacker slash support, Laborista starts hacking the game with her Union Burst, causing her loop pattern to drastically change. She buffs physical attack, crit rate, crit damage, and action speed of all allies. She can really push what damage your physical teams can do and can be better or worse than you need depending on the situation. Extremely strong for clan battle and okay for PvP on release, but her actual numbers get outclassed by other units down the line. Therefore, I rate her an S. A midline single target magical attacker, Angel Akari is the magic version of base Eriko, increasing her magic attack and crit rate by a massive amount on her skill 1. She might have seen use in clan battle if New Year Carol didn't exist. RIP. Therefore, I rate her a D. A midline magic support, Angel Yori lowers the TP and magical defense of the enemy with the highest TP with her Union Burst. She also has the unique mechanic of granting the ally with the highest HP taunt. She also buffs crit rate and HP for all allies. An interesting set of tools in her arsenal, Angel Yori can see use in clan battle and PvP in unique situations, since she lowers TP by 400 to 500 points. Therefore, I rate her an A. A frontline support slash tank, Halloween Tsumugi is a very strong debuffer against the enemy with the highest physical attack, lowering their physical attack, action speed, and TP boost via the Fear debuff. She's strong into physical teams in PvP, and also comes with a taunt and self-heal. Therefore, I rate her an A. A midline AoE physical attacker, Halloween Ray's skills change if enemies have their HP lower than 50%. Her skills don't do that much damage if enemies are above 50%, which makes her pretty mediocre and a niche unit all around. Therefore, I rate her a D. A midline physical support, Magical Monica is a jack of all trades, master of none. She shreds physical defense, buffs allies, and heals the ally with the lowest HP percentage. She doesn't particularly excel at any particular thing, and her damage is low as well. Thankfully, her loop pattern is good enough that it makes up for her low numbers and allows her to thrive in the right conditions. Therefore, I rate her a B. A midline single target magical attacker, Magical Tomo is the first truly hybrid damage character introduced into Princess Connect Redive. While dealing primarily magic damage, her skills scale both off of magic and physical attack. Unfortunately, her numbers are too low for use in clan battle, so she never sees any play. Therefore, I rate her a D. A frontline physical attacker, Holiday Kino has the potential to do the most physical damage in the game, as for every individual buff she receives during a wave, she gains a stack of Holy Knight Sparkle, which drastically increases the damage of her UE Burst and skill 2. Despite the possibility for extremely high damage scaling, the stacks cap off at 25, so she is not used that much until her UE, where she buffs her allies as well, and the stacks are capped at 50. Therefore, I rate her a C. A frontline tank slash support, Holiday Siren offers a unique mechanic where she reflects the damage she receives back of the enemy that casted that damaging skill or auto attack. She could do this if she has a stack of Light Shield, which she gets 3 of every time she Union Bursts, capping at 5 stacks. She also buffs physical and magical attack slash defense, and heals the ally with the lowest HP, only used for clan battle due to having the best survivability of a tank in the game on release. Therefore, I rate her an S. A frontline physical attacker, Princess Hiyori deals lots of damage and also potentially is one of the strongest physical defense shreds in the game on her Union Burst. Fortunately or unfortunately, her shred scales based off the damage her Union Burst does, making her not that great against higher level bosses. She's mainly used in lower stages of clan battle, therefore I rate her a B. A midline match support, Year Pecorine mainly focuses on raising the magical attack, crit rate, and crit damage of the ally with the highest magical attack. Ridiculously strong with Year and Carol in all modes, and with AoE damage nukers such as Princess Yui. Basically a requirement for clan battle and event bosses in combination with Year Carol, or AoE damage dealers for multi-target bosses. Therefore I rate her an SSS. And that's the rating for every new character in 2023. The tier list with all the ratings is currently displaying on screen, and the link to it will be in the description below. Personally, I think that almost all players should seriously consider pulling characters that are rated SSS or S, and then all characters rated A and B are optional characters that have niche use cases or have a short longevity in the metagame. Characters rated C have some redeeming qualities, and then characters rated as D are characters you should 100% skip. If you've reached this part of the video, drop a 2023 in the comments below and let me know what characters you plan on pulling next year. Please like the video to help its performance with the YouTube algorithm, as I want it to be seen by as many Priconne players as possible, and subscribe for more Princess Connect redive content. Consider joining my Discord server, Kwangsu Gamers, to join my community as we follow the game's updates. Again, my name is Kwangsu, and I'll see you guys in the next video.